would be the ones that would be the problem children to the downside.
Yeah, video looks terrible.
Nasdaq Russell spread not working out that well, and to the upside, I mean, you don't have Costco. I mean, Tesla up 3, Microsoft
ding,
up
ding,
3.
ding, 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 ding.
Bullishness, and it's up 2 in the orders.
Yeah, Boeing's fine.
I mean, you've got a good P&L. You had a good P&L yesterday. I mean,
oh my God, I'm on a roll. They should shut me down.
1 sec.
That's 2 in a row for you. I mean,
they should.
We're in uncharted territory.
Like I just said, they should shut me down. It's not fair.
Apple's unchanged. I mean, Apple hasn't. I mean, it's cooperated with the market over the last couple of days. It just doesn't seem like it's been like a leader in the market. Does that make sense? Like the moves have seemed to be a little bit smaller in Apple.
Yeah, that totally makes sense. I can't believe it's another day where the Nasdaq is going to be up like $1 billion every day.
Yeah.
Like, I'm always rolling up puts in the queues. Thank God they killed volatility.
Yeah, we can make that.
Oh, thank God.
You can see I got the Puma on.
I'm always rolling up puts in the queues. Let's see, spiders, same thing.
Hasn't started
rolling up
yet.
puts in the spiders.
I'm just curious. Is it now again?
Went for a walk this morning.
They're quacking.
Got myself a gun.
The Nasdaq Russell spread.
Avoided
is it now again?
Flip 17 times.
Is it now again? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, it's making a new low. The last couple of days, it was.
In this morning
now
already.
is the time. So
Alex
now
Becker.
again.
Jason and you hear
yeah, sure. You mean to fire it off? I think you can do that. I'm not. I haven't done anything yet this morning, but let's see. Enough. Deltas. We're a little tiny bit short here.
Shut up, Tom. All right. Well, that isn't updated. I don't think that's correct. All right, it says 4,324. I'm pretty sure that needs to update, so I'll check that in a bit. We can do a BP check. It's probably going to be high. Well, I take it at night, man. It'll be like 110 over 74. I think this, I was supposed to have a blood test done today, but I forgot. Thought it was tomorrow, so I broke my fast. I had to reschedule that. Is this a crypto channel or a health channel? Fell asleep last night watching a really good video with Dr. Peta Etienne. More plates, more dates. I'm going to rewatch that. Yeah, a little bit more. After the stream, I want to try and get like 2 to 3,000 in to get it to like 7,000, and that way I can just kind of casually get the rest in with another walk to watch the sunset. My legs are a little sore already. Woke up Alex Becker time, 3:53 a.m. 134 over 77. Not bad, guys. Not bad. Like, I expected it to be higher. Yeah, worked out yesterday. I'm pretty sore. I think I'm going to scale the workouts back to 2 times a week and just hit it a little bit harder based on like some research I've done. I think I'm overdoing it, and it's kind of counterproductive. Alrighty, let's see what's going on in the stock market. I don't have Tasty up yet. So Tasty in the morning. Throw the coffee. Oh, I need to edit my thumbnail. Dumb. I'm a dumb. I'm getting super bullish on Cardano. Super bullish on. We're gonna be discussing a lot of. I might just pull a crypto advisor, just Cardano, in the title every day. Like crazy bullish. Oh, that breeze coming in the window, man. It's got a nip to it. It feels freaking great. What's the weather down like there in Hollywood? Probably cold AF down there. But midnight, man. Oof. Fourth chin, Proof of stake, proof of work. It's going to be compatible with, they want everyone. Bitcoin, Ethereum, super fast transactions. Oh, I have a little something else going on I need to kind of take care of in the background. I forgot this was happening. You guys knew what I was doing right now. Well, I mean, I can show you. What the hell? Kurt would shake his head. I'm just farming, just planting some berries, just berry farming. Nice casual with my God clones. Let me get these let me sow my seeds and we can close this out. So tasty in the morning. For the coffee. Oh no, that's the wrong thumbnail. Gosh darn it. Move over Ada. There we go. Much better thumbnail. We've had 7 likes the last couple days. Don't make me beg and plead. Hit the like button. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, looks like 3 people in the house. 1 like. That's me whipping you. Hit the like button. You want me to shut up about the like button? Just hit it. Tap, tap, tap. Tan, tan, tan. Views on Rumble been down a little bit. See if we're, yeah, it looks like we're live. Hopefully I didn't screw it. Yeah. Yep, we're live. Wish the Rumble people would talk a little bit more. Welcome to the Rumble. We got fun and games. All right, enough of this silliness. Let's get on with it. All right, well, let's take a quick look at the markets. It was green. I think some number came out. And apparently the market no likey. Rados in the house. How you doing, brother? Appreciate the Cardano. Oh, we do a lot of, like, we almost always talk about Cardano. But we're going to be talking, I think I'm getting super bullish on it again. Buying some coins, doing some more research, some projects I want to look into. Like it's going to be like not 24/7 Cardano, but we're definitely going to spend a lot of time over there. You can bet your ass on that. All right, I just want to see if my steps updated. Me. 4,762. I'm a little bummed I didn't get the 5K. Like I said, if I can get to 7K, right after the stream, get to 7K real quick, like a little 30 minute, watch the sun, get my circadian rhythm all into check, a little circadian microphone check. Oh, how does Daddy do it? Look at my TLT position. How does Daddy do it? We are $37 in the profit. We are 12 cents away from a winner chicken dinner. We are going to let that bitch run. All right, Coinbase is basically flat. Miners are basically flat. Bitcoin futures down. Looks like Bitcoin struggling with 27,000 unless we're losing contango. E-mini S&P up 14. Gold up 8. MBTV3. Natty gas down 11 cents. NASDAQ up 87, not bad. Coinbase is trying to get the ignition, the R. Kelly ignition going. Bonds 1 full point and 5 ticks. How does Daddy do it? I only discovered your channel via the algo about 3 to 4 videos ago. Well, sub, hell yeah. Welcome to the fam, brother. I'm glad the algo. Usually the algo don't like me. Yeah, do a little swearing, do a little talk pop. Well, it's a little loosey-goosey channel, right? Like, I go off the rails. We talk a lot of blockchain. We talk a lot of stocks. We can go off the rails on any subject. I try and keep it tight in the early stages, keep it on point. That way, we usually stream for like an hour and a half, though I'm kind of trying to adjust that lately to get some morning walks in. All right, one of the projects I wanted to look at today, hopefully I still have that window open. Yeah, I probably have this at least. Not available. That's great. Oh, this is tomorrow. What is it? What is that? Oh, here it is. I want to check out this Sarah. This is a perpetuals on Cardano. That's really exciting. I wonder if they have like a GMX model, because that would be dope as hell. GMX is a really good perpetual over on Arbitrum that has a token, 2 different tokens you can invest in and earn yield. That's really cool. I wish I would have got into that early. Midnight had a really good, actually, let's look at the crypto real quick, see what's going on. So 27,001 versus 27,185. So it's still hanging on to Contango, but not by much. Bitcoin dominance at 51. Benjamin Cohen will not shut the F up about, like, he's annoying, bro. Like, he's like balls deep annoying about Bitcoin dominance and alts and this and that and Bitcoin. A lot of Cardano people are really pissed off at him because they think he's fighting and lying about Cardano. I haven't really seen him. I mean, he doesn't really, he loosely fuds, I guess. I mean, he's not trying to fear you. He's just trying to, like, the cycle is Bitcoin will go up in price first. Like Bitcoin, couple God candles, and of course Bitcoin dominance is going to go up because it's going up faster than the other coins are going up. So just by that definition alone, it's going to shoot up. And then the altcoins lag behind, and there still might be a little bit of a dip or whatever. But don't read too much into it unless you do a lot of day and swing trading. And that's not something I do. I just stack, get the long-term capital gains. I trade with a little bag, right? As I've said many times, my bags are about as full as they're going to get on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano right now. Now, I do some moves over on Cardano to try and earn more Cardano. A little yield farming, a little of this, a little of that, with a small portion of my Cardano bag. And then I think my new DCA is going to be whatever I can afford, like 200 to 500 a month. I'm going to put into the Cardano ecosystem and Ergo, World Mobile Token, NTX, Ergo, maybe this new Sarah, maybe some more Rejuvenate or what Rejuve. I mean, that's a much more higher risk than I'm putting a little bit into. And I've already got a decent bag of Indie. I've got an okay bag of Liquid. There's some other ones over there that could come along. We could change our philosophy, etc., etc. Let's see what's happening in Cardano. Hunt. We used Hunt yesterday. I was kind of down. I thought Hunt was getting too much hype. I didn't really think it was all that great of a thing, but I used it and it's pretty good. I think it could get better, and hopefully, like, the slippage could be more tolerable on the baskets. So instead of using the basket feature, I just bought the coins. I did the math in my head and bought the coins, and it was more efficient because you could adjust the slippage. But it's just a DEX aggregator, so it's going to go out there and find you the best liquidity based on what's out there. And it probably passes along the cost based on where it goes, whether it's like Moosey Swap, Sunday Swap, Min Swap, Wing Riders. You can do it manually on your own and blah, blah, blah. But it actually works pretty good. I like it a lot. I don't know about the actual value or utility of the Hunt token. I haven't looked too much into that. It has a market cap of 5 million. My gut instinct is that's too high right now. Comparatively speaking, I mean, there's no way it should be worth more than, let's see what it's worth more than Liquid, which is ridiculous. Sunday Swap, I think Sunday Swap's got the potential to be the best DEX on Cardano still. I mean, Rejuve at a 3 million market cap, it's probably overvalued, but at the same time, the way things can get valued in a bull run, it's, I mean, all of these will probably be like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 X's. The ones that hit, definitely possible. The only ones I think are ridiculously overvalued. I mean, even WMT at 60 million, is that fair? It's hard to say, but this one has got real world application, and this one can be a banger. It's also going to be a side chain. It uses Tendermint. I think I said Aurora. It uses Aurora Boris a couple weeks ago. My apologies. That was just my brain getting mixed up. But it uses the Tendermint consensus, which is, that is my belief. It uses Tendermint, or it plans to use Tendermint. It plans to be a side chain, I think. I think it's just a token right now. I'm not sure, right? I wish I could get more details on that. But I believe it's going to be a side chain on Cardano using the Tendermint consensus, which is on Atom. And it might be an IBC or partner network over there too at the same time, which is really cool. LenFi is one of these. It gets promoted way too heavily on Twitter, which leads me to believe it's like just paid marketing, Twitter influencers, advisors getting tokens. As much as I want this to be a really cool platform, I found it to be pretty lackluster. I mean, maybe with its new features and development and etc., but I've used it, and you know, I used it the first time and it was successful. I've tried it since then, not so much. I'm sure you could still like find ways to short coins and do things like that if you're into that, but it's a bit risky and you got to do a lot of math in your head, and it just, I don't know right now. Meld is a neobank that I still have high hopes for. I think it's going to be really cool. I think they're building really cool stuff. A lot of the Cardano community is down on them. A lot of people are like, Meld took money from Cardano and bounced. I think they're all wrong and exaggerate. I think they're big drama queens. I think they need to chill the hell out. I actually applaud Meld for what they did, because I believe, in my opinion, they did it because it's what's best for the consumer. Right now, Cardano DeFi is a pain in the ass. It could be slow. Transactions could fail. And their concern are you can get liquidated because you can't supply, and you know, when things are hitting the fan, you can't supply liquidity to shore up your position, and you can get liquidated unjustly. And they've done a lot of work with the Cardano IOG and things like that to bring like possibly tiered fees and other things and technologies that can make Cardano in itself better. So I'm a huge fan of the Meld team, unlike some of these haters out there. Kopi's metaverse gets a lot of hype. Is it worth 20 million? Probably not. Milk, is it worth 7? Is it? It's the number one. It's the highest market cap DEX on Cardano at 17 million. I don't know. Barely above Min Swap. IAG, I like IAG. I have my IAG. I want them to be successful. They're hyped up a little bit too. I think NTX is a much better product. They're not necessarily the same. NTX is the one I'm buying. Society, I don't know. That's some NFT BS. Snack can kiss my white hairy Irish nutsack. They did me dirty. I staked on their crap, earn free snack, and they kind of did this stealth. Oh, you got to claim it or you lose it. Crap. All right. Midnight. I am really excited for Cardano Midnight. I did listen to Twitter Space. I will highly recommend that you do the same. I don't remember if I retweeted it. This is crazy. Did y'all see this, Jason? These people, we'll take a look at that later, maybe. Yeah, so I did retweet it. Really good. They had the, so one of the things that's so great about Cardano, and one of the reasons I do think, now this doesn't necessarily mean that Cardano is going to win, right? Even I think Charles listens to me because he pulled out my HD DVD Blu-ray, or someone did recently. I can't remember who it was. And the Betamax VHS argument. Like, Cardano might be the best one out there, but that doesn't mean it's going to win. That being said, there's not going to be one winner. Like, HD DVD and Blu-ray are kind of, and VHS Betamax are good examples, but they're kind of not good examples, because in that case, there was only one winner. Like, what was that? Laserdisc was kind of a thing. Like, right now, Blu-ray, and like even Blu-ray is a technology that's going to fade away, because who needs Blu-ray when you got, it's just the cloud. Everything's in the cloud. But so there's not going to be one winner in blockchain. Layer one wise, I have no idea how many, like how much room, how many, what am I trying to say? How many horses will be able to be in a layer one race? Yeah, you had one of those laser discs. I never owned a laser. They were always kind of too pricey, man. I don't know that they ever got cheap. It's like that was like the Ricky in the house. How you doing, brother? Owning a laser disc was kind of like you had to really want that bitch. Them things were like $2,000. And then the laser discs themselves would be like 30, 40, 50 bucks, right? When VHS players first came out, they were like $2,000, and then they came down. But people would spend like $400 or $500. It's crazy, man. $400 or $500. Then they got down to like $200 or $300, and you had to have it, right? I had Dune on Laserdisc. I have never seen Dune. Yes, for shame. For shame. It just seems too long. I started to watch the new Dune, and it seemed pretty cool. For shame. Anyway, yeah, so I think whether or not Cardano is the number one blockchain, I don't know. But I think it's going to be around for a long time. They got a lot of money. They got a lot of runway. They got the best, like, they have teams on teams and best engineers and devs on the planet. They have people at IOG building things, working. They have teams on Hydra. They have teams on input endorsers. They have teams on this. They have teams on that. They have teams on Midnight. And this Midnight team is very impressive. They've been working on this for, I don't know. He says like, I can't remember. It was 4 to 5 years or 7 to 8 years. It's a really long time. I mean, 7 to 8 years. Cardano hasn't even been around that long, right? Was it 2017 or 2019, 2017 on Cardano? Remember when your dad brought home a VHS player? Shit was like a... So it used to be you would rent the VHS players before they got cheap. So those were the days when my mom would go grocery shopping, and she would come home with like You know, she'd rented the VHS player in a couple movies. Those were the days, man. And then you go to the video store and just browse movies, VHS, right? And then later DVD. But VHS tapes were a big thing in the 90s. Now you just click around all your different Hulus and Netflixes and on-demand movies, and it's still a hard time finding something. Blockbuster was amazing. Going to the Blockbuster, going to the mall and going to Blockbuster were the shit back in the 90s. Even the early 2000s on like Blockbuster. I'll go to Blockbuster and pick up on the honeys. All right. So yeah, a midnight is so they call it a 4chan blockchain. It's really cool. It's multi-consensus. It's compatible. Like they want it so like anyone can come over and do whatever they want, whether they want to be proof of stake, proof of work. It's going to be low cost, open ledger, closed ledger, data protection. I think the potential with data protection is going to be amazing. I'm not overly sure how I would imagine it generates fees on Cardano, and that's the huge benefit there. So, you know, if you want to own the store selling the shovel. Another cool thing with Midnight is you're going to be able to use Midnight and pay in fiat. So you don't have to worry about speculating and owning coins or whatever, which I think is really cool. Netflix, yeah, of course. Netflix killed it for sure. I mean, even in the beginning, Netflix, it was DVDs were the big thing, but they would send DVDs to your house. So DVDs, even then, like Blockbuster was still kind of a thing, but then once like being able to store all the movies in the cloud and high-speed internet, really all was a culmination of that killed it. So yeah, that's pretty much it on Midnight. I'm really excited about it. Like it's going again, they want Bitcoin to get on there. They want Ethereum to get on there. It's a lot of possibilities and a lot of great things that I think could be great for just Cardano in general. The whole chain thing for Cardano, I think is going to be amazing. You're going to be able to put like app specific. This is what do they call it? A service specific. So there's like the consensus layer and the settlement layer, and this is like going to be a new service layer. So it provides a service, right? So that's another thing like the side chains are going to be able to give you. You're going to be able to scale with like different services on side chains that still use consensus or settlement on Cardano. So this is another reason why I'm getting even more extremely bullish on Cardano. Now again, I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not recommending you put your entire life savings into Cardano or be a Cardano maxi or be like back in that last bull run, we did a lot of Harmony One content. We fell in love with Harmony One, and we run across some people that their entire bag was Harmony One. Some of them did okay because they sold at the top and they bought at the bottom, but other people got wrecked. So, I mean, you do you, right? Some of the richest people in the world were rich because they YOLO'd into one thing, got it cheap, and it paid off. Tesla's a prime example. You know, Apple, Amazon, things like that are good. Tesla's a really good example. Bitcoin's a really good example. So YOLOing, I would feel a lot safer, and I felt a lot safer in the last bull run if you were to have said, when someone would say their whole bag's in Harmony One, I'd be like, man, you're out of your freaking mind. But if they were to say that with Cardano, I'd be like, you might want to diversify a little bit. You'll probably, I hate it a lot less than I do with Harmony One. Cardano is one of those chains I still, have doubts. There's no guarantees. There's no 100%. It could fail. It could go bankrupt. Charles could get hit by a bus or run over by a bison, and it's not as decentralized and panic and chaos and his leadership, or maybe it fails, right? I think that's unlikely, but it's possible. Yeah, people that got into ETH early did well. Yeah, that's another good example. I do this thing where I fantasize about going back in time. What would I do? And I would be like, okay, go back to, take me back to like 2008 and just, and I know what's going to happen in the future. I'm going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin and then sell it. And I'm going to buy a bunch of Bitcoin back and then sell it at the, and then buy a bunch of Ethereum and sell it. And then buy a bunch of sheep. What was the one that went crazy and made someone like billions of dollars? But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's how I go to sleep. I like to fantasy travel back in time. Another thing I like to do is like fantasy travel back in time and be like, oh, what if I was 6'7" and could have made it to the NBA or something?
Sorry, I'm still not sure about that.
You're not? Why not, baby? Yo, baby pop. Uh-huh. Alrighty. That's it on midnight. Let's take a look at this Michael Sarah. Oh, so Midnight's in DevNet right now. They're gonna go. The plan is to go into early testnet beginning of the year. They're overwhelmed with applications for DevNet, so that's really positive. So I think Midnight's gonna be like the shit, like the bee's knees. I am really excited for Midnight. Hopefully we get a lot of dust token just for being staking it till you make it. I might invest in it early on. We'll see how it goes. Oh, speaking of what's going on, let's see. Ooh, hell yeah. Indy's moving back up. I was taking a bath in Indy. We need Indy around 12 for me to break even. And then Liquid. Oh, I bought NTX. It's down a little bit. I bought WMT. It's down a little bit. And I bought Rejuve. It's up a little bit. How many free throws would you make out of 10? I don't know. I was a decent free throw shooter. Probably like, it's not like I spent a lot of time practicing free throws. I didn't really develop until out of high school. I was pretty short. And then out of high school, I kind of had my growth spurt. So I would play a lot of like out on the streets with friends or at pickups. And so I got pretty good, a lot better out of high school than I did in high school. But I was really like good. I was kind of like a Charles Barkley. Like I was really good inside, but I'm not super tall. So, like 6 foot. So, but I can move and make some moves and get some layups and a decent short shot. And I was good at free throws, but I don't know, 60, 70%. And then another problem I have is I'm left eye dominant, but I'm right-handed. I'm kind of ambidextrous, but I'm left eye dominant right hand. So it's hard for me to, it kind of makes my shot at a long range hard. Dogecoin was a good one. When was the last time I shot a basketball? I probably couldn't even make a layup right now, brother. It's been a long time. How many free throws would you make? Like right now, I probably couldn't even make one. Probably couldn't even get it there. I'd have to do the granny, like between my legs and heave it up. All right. Enough making. Let's stop making fun of old Tom. All right, let's check in. 3 people, 2 likes. So disappointing. Maybe I was going to stream long today, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go for my walk and get an early day. That just disappointed the hell out of me. All right. Great content today. Great. No, Kurt. He's missing out on great. I mean, I know he'll watch it later, but All right, so let's see what's going on here. We looked at the tokenomics a little bit yesterday. Derivatives trading, P2P lending, and copy trading. I mean, those are cool, I guess. Derivatives. Now, what does this mean? Is there going to just be options or just perps? Dude, I'm left-eye dominant, right-handed. I had to shoot cross-eyed through. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, with that, it's like, I mean, you just have to, you're not, I mean, you're better to not, I think you're supposed to not close your eye, but I would have to close my eye. I could shoot almost as good left-handed too. And I think that, again, I'm mostly ambidextrous, but I never really like, and then, you know, whatever. But yeah, it sucks, bro, for certain things. It sucks with a shotgun. I mean, I'm left eye dominant when both eyes are open, but like when I can close my eye and it you know, it's no big deal. But you can't really close your eye to shoot. So sounds like yours is more of an issue. Yeah, you know how I know too, because like as I'm looking at this chat, I see the left side of my nose. I think you can like exercise yourself into becoming right eye dominant, but I never really thought that was at the top of my must get done list. Sarah token price discovery starts October 12th at 12 UTC. I think that's 5 a.m. PTC. 12 UTC. $5 a.m. How did I do that? How did I freaking do that? That's early, bro. I'm going to be out walking. Price discovery. I am not going to worry about buying this. I might pick some up after. See how it goes. I'm not going to do the whole VPN and all that bullshit. I just don't have that kind of time or care. I mean, I haven't even done enough research on this to, let's see, token utility roadmap, staking, stake your Sarah to get more Sarah. I'm gonna see what that's all about. So I'm down to earn some free Sarah. Stake your Sarah, yeah, I'll probably buy some just to do that. Holding a certain amount reduce derivative trading fees, lending order creation, allocate your Sarah token and contribute to our platform live. Once the derivative pools are introduced, you'll be able to farm your liquidity tokens for additional rewards like Sarah tokens. All right, interesting. Mainnet launch November, so about a month away. DEX listing October. Who knows what, oh, that's just DEX's. RD on exploit, launch of derivatives and staking modules, 2024. First half, lending protocol. So this is a pretty slow roadmap, which I guess is cool. They're not trying to tell you they're very ambitious and not going to meet deadlines. Product, derivatives trading, more info. Connect wallet. Decentralized fractional ownership. Unique fees, blah, blah. That's dynamic. I don't, long, short, spot swap. All right. Yeah, so you can leverage trade ADA to go long, even coins like Sarah, which is interesting. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. You know, a little fun, a little leverage trading. I don't recommend people leverage trade, but if you got money that you just consider lighting it on fire, go for it. Seriously, consider your money gone if you leverage trade. It's an adrenaline addiction rush. Most people will show you videos that how they've made millions doing it, and they're all liars. I've never met anyone or heard of anyone in real life that ever made money leverage trading and made millions. Even Crypto Face, I bet he has lost more than he's won leverage trading. He just makes all his money selling you a product that doesn't, that a product like that can't work. You understand that, right? There's no product out there that's like can guarantee you're going to win at leverage trading. Well, it's not a guarantee. You just have to look at all these indicators and make smart decisions. No, I'm sorry. It's all snake oil. Markets are efficient. If something worked, everyone would do it, and everyone can't win. Only 50% of you can win. You understand that, right? All right, moving on. It's a great way to hedge, right? That's a great way to use it. Hedge. Hedge your longs, hedge your shorts. All right, I want to see. The team has been diligent, blah, business side. There's nothing about the team. We have self-funded every no VC. Who are you though? We're not going to public disclose team members' identities to safeguard their current employment. So it's just a bunch of part-time people. CFO, head of business development, DevOps engineer, Golang PHP developer, additional Haskell Plutus developers, data scientist. A is already here and we start implementing it. So of course they put AI. I'm not really lending like that one. Okay, so the lending is like, why do just be really good at derivatives? Why do you got to throw in lending, right? That just takes more resources. You know what I'm saying? Like there's already lending platforms out there. You could be don't worry about lending, guys. Just get your derivatives taken care of. I should get a pro version of ChatGPT and tell them I want to port GMX on Cardano. Anyone want to get in on that with me? Anyone want to fund? Kurt, when you listen later, let's get GMX fired up on Cardano. I'll dox myself. All right, let's see let's sip on some Twitter. Sipping on some Twitter. I cannot wait to vote for RFK. Ricky, you heard it. I am voting for RFK. He deserves to win. You all see this? This is crazy.
Closer to the road, Jerry. Move them. It looks like you're in the middle of a forest.
Get down. Close.
CNN is a bunch of asshats.
Okay, Jerry, tell the cameraman to keep Clarissa in shot, okay? It's not the Blair Witch Project.
You're fine.
That's it, perfect. Okay. Get nice and close. Get the cameraman nice and close.
That's the Iron Dome, okay?
Look around, Jerry. Just look around as if you're in danger. Try and look nice and scared. Yeah, that's it. Catching your breath. Dead scary over here with all the bombs going off and all that.
Guys.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's the money shot. Nice and tight on Clarissa.
Are you seeing our situation, guys?
Tell her yes.
Yes.
Can she hear the shells, Jerry? Because they are about 6 miles away.
Can you hear the shell?
Stay down.
Derek, can you boost the volume on those explosions, please?
I was never going to vote for Trump. I was going to abstain.
Oh, me, darling, and patch me through to Clarissa's microphone, please.
Guys, come to us.
Clarissa, I need you to stop swearing. You're overdoing it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Good. Now we're getting set up on sound and visual. We should be going live in about 15 seconds. Okay.
Were you guys rolling on this?
Yeah, we're rolling, Clarissa, but we're not live yet.
Okay? I got something for Clarissa.
We can't show the earlier bit because we want people to think you're in danger.
I can calm her down. How lame was that, guys and gals? Lame AF is what that was. No, it wasn't a studio. They were about 6 miles away, but they were trying to make it look like they were getting shelled and shit. Oh, this was funny. I'm not going to read it, but that was really funny. All right, let's see what's going on. Besides state, Cody created G Cody out of thin air. This is interesting. I wish you're about to do the same with Dust. No. So this guy is, it's hard not to be cynical once a project is squeezed with, this is the dumbest. This guy does not like Dust. Did he? All right, whatever. I don't even know why I'm wasting my breath on this guy. He's probably just a paid fudger from Solana. Of course, Bison Coin liked it. Bison Coin's the biggest clown out there. Update on position shared. Position and profit. He likes coin. He's got that one right. Crypto, BTC, and ETH. Yeah. Yeah, he posted his public wallet. I would have to go find that post. He has some weird coins on that shit, bro. See if we can find that quickly. I wish he would pin that or something. He had a lot of money and some weird... He has a lot of Lido too, though, so... Yeah, whatever. He's long natural gas. Velez in the house. How you doing, brother? JP Morgan launches tokenization platform. First trade settled with BlackRock. Gee, that's the problem with these banks. They're just going to create their own blockchains. Tokenized collateral network. Like, I don't, are these... Leverages blockchain to allow investors to use traditional assets on a collateral more efficiently. Yeah, I'm not sure what this means. It's too hard to read anything into it. Midnight shares his vision, a journey, click below to the core, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was highlighting as I went over it, but no, that one. Oh, did you guys see that you can get your Teslas wrapped from the factory now? Oh my goodness. It's like $7,500, but now I have to add that to the price of my Tesla. Because there's no way. So my Tesla Model Y, 77,500. There's no way I'm not getting my Tesla wrapped. And I want the Cybertruck too. I'd want that bitch wrapped too. I wouldn't want my I wouldn't want my Cybertruck wrapped either. Obviously, like murdered out, or like the Cybertruck might look doper, like camoed, military camo or something. The new Tesla wraps are, yes. Well, they're not. Here's why. This isn't a traditional vinyl wrap. Looks to be urethane-based color paint protection film. This combines the aesthetics of colored vinyl and the protection of PE. It is much thicker So it's a really thick wrap and it self-heals. And it protects your paint job and shit. So it's kind of like, I don't know. What is this? Here's, oh, door jams. What? Taking the door apart and its intensive process. What are they? So when you open the doors, the color will extend in. These are the colors they have. That's kind of a cool color. Dude, that's a pretty dope color right there. Get your windows tinted, kind of military. This is probably what I would get, but I might do something like that on a Cybertruck. Or that's a pretty dope color. I'm not gonna lie. So maybe I wouldn't get white. Maybe I would get white. I don't know. I like this one too. No. Why does wrap make everything look better? I'm not sure. I just like some of the colors. I like the matte colors you can get. And if it like I said, it's just a, I don't know. It's kind of like putting a sweater on your dog. They love censorship. Who loves censorship? EU effing with my boy. Related to Hamas. And this whole Hamas and Israel thing is really annoying. And this is the government's trying to spin their book, talk their books. I don't know what to believe. I don't know if Hamas is chopping off babies' heads or they're making it up, if Israel's making it up, and I don't know. I don't know, right? I don't know what's true. I really don't. I've seen videos of paratroopers flying into a concert. So Hamas, I think, says they won't kill the elderly and children, but which is great. But I'm not, if you're paratrooping into a concert and killing people effed up on ecstasy and dancing, like that's a little effed up too, right? I mean, that's murder. Is that true? There's video of it, right? So I don't know what to think. Again, like I said yesterday, I don't really think shooting missiles into the densely populated Gaza Strip is, borderline murder too. Kind of like a sweater for, you need to be a writer for the Mark. Everyone on the planet should hire me. I can make everything better for whoever you are. F the European Union. You got freedom of speech, bro. I don't understand. Do you want freedom of speech or do you not want freedom of speech? People should be free to say whatever they want, right? But then you got, what do you want? Do you want censorship or do you want freedom of speech? This is worse than abortion, pro-choice. Meet the Zohan is a funny man. What does that even mean? Like the movie? Say what to a stranger? I'll say whatever the F I want to a stranger. I'll punch him right in the face like Ben Armstrong. You see Ben Armstrong tweeting, I'm fighting someone I've been wanting to punch in the face for a very long time. What kind of assholes? What kind of huge influencer says things like that? Calls people fat on Twitter and ugly and... Say what to a stranger? To stranger. To stranger. To stranger, not a stranger. To stranger, not a... Say that to stranger. Say what to stranger? Oh, stranger? Stranger, why was he the one that hated, he said he made fun of the Jews? I stand freedom of speech. I stand with stranger. You talking about stranger in the channel? I mean, he's not here today, but say what free. See, I don't understand, bro. Like, I'm for freedom of speech, and if people say things that they shouldn't say because it's libelous, well then, or criminal, then you know what I'm saying? Yes. Beheading. Beheading is trending in the United States. What the actual hell? Okay. Look at this guy's nose. Jesus. That was weird. His teeth. He needs to invest in a toothbrush. Celebrating the beheading. No. I saw this shit. This guy's an asshole. Yeah, that's sickening right there. I mean, that's freedom of speech, but it's sickening. I don't know what this has to do with beheading, but that's pretty dope. I'm not even looking at the balls. Is it even looking at the balls? Because I'm not. I mean, I briefly look at him for a second, but then I kind of keep going back to a certain area. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right. I can't be wrong about midnight when I haven't made up. Okay, dude. I'm not wasting my time with you. Just in U.S. debt rose by 1.2 billion per hour for the past 19 days. Yeah, we don't have a problem. Speaking of debt, uh-oh. Nasdaq's up 40, but Coinbase is down. Is Bitcoin? Ugh. Bitcoin's flushing, boys and girls. I sense that microaggression. When you ban him for telling, oh yeah. Well, I mean, he apologized. I don't know if he's anti-Jew or not, but I don't think he is. Hopefully he's not. Ugh. Why is crypto struggling so much? I mean, the market's doing fine. FMOC is today? Why is no one talking about that? 7:31 a.m. We got to wrap it up here pretty soon so I can get a little walk in. We got core inflation tomorrow. I didn't even realize this shit was coming out this week. Did you all? So we got inflation numbers tomorrow. I didn't censor. I don't remember. I muted him or something. Never forget. He apologized, bro. So he said he was just joking. I believe him. I mean, you got to be careful when you say things like that. BitMEX co-founder forecast Bitcoin to who gives a shit? And this is old news. How can I run a Cardano pool? You're not smart enough, dude. That's kind of cool. She's got laser eye. Ooh. Next project to melt bases on Cardano, LinFi. Yeah, like you even know, like you've ever used or even know how to use LinFi. We know the only thing you know how to use. Uh-oh, here we go. Chiefs getting back.
One of the worst Vegas NFL bailouts for the Kansas City Chiefs to date. Grab your popcorn, 4th and 12, game on the line. Kirk Cousins steps back. He gets fucked in the
Oh, gee, many Christmas, he got destroyed.
street. That's flag number 1 for roughing the passer. Flag number 2, flies in from the sideline, pass interference in the end zone. And this is the icing on the cake, my favorite part. Number 38 takes his helmet off.
Okay, so he's got a point on the helmet, but it wouldn't have changed the fact Kansas City. It was 4th down. Kansas City still gets the ball back, bro.
In the end zone. Unsportsmanlike, another 15-yard flag. 3 flags on the play. But hold the phone.
Yeah.
The bonehead's meeting. He's like, there is no.
All right, let's see if this was roughing the passer. He might have an argument here.
No way. There is no way, ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the worst Vegas NFL bailouts for the Kansas City Chiefs to date. Grab your popcorn, 4th and 12.
Okay, so there are times I've seen Mahomes get hit that should have been called roughing the passer. It happens. They don't always get called. But let's see if this could be a missed call. Let's see.
12, game on the line. Kirk Cousins steps back. He gets fucked in the street.
I need a close-up. Like if you get a forearm to the helmet, then that's a problem. But it's too hard to tell with this. See, I'm not sure that, like, he looks like he's just hitting the arm. If he's hitting the arm and knocks him down, that's not roughing the passer. Yeah, I don't think that's roughing the passer. He hit him in the arm and took him down. That's not against the rules, bro. Your quarterbacks can get hit.
That's flag number 1 for
going low or going to the head's a penalty. Going for the arm and knocking him to the ground when he's trying to pass the ball is not a penalty.
4th and 12, game on the line. Kirk Cousins steps back. He gets fucked.
He went for the arm. I don't see any hit to the head. So no.
In the street. That's flag.
All right. So this
number 1.
He turns his head. Okay. He turns his head. And he turns his head
for roughing the,
and it wasn't catchable. So this was a good no call. I would take this, and this happens to Kansas City on the other end. It happens to everyone. There was a very good call. If he didn't turn his head, that could have been called pass interference, but it was still an uncatchable ball. So it's borderline.
The passer. Flag number 2, flies in from the sideline, pass interference in
my apologies.
In the end zone. And this is the icing on the cake. My favorite.
Okay, so he has an argument here, but there's evidence that the NFL is easing up on this. TJ Watt took his helmet off in an earlier game and they warned him. So there might be a memorandum going out saying, take it easy with because they gave Travis Kelce an unsportsmanlike for just going like that with his chin straps. He didn't even take the helmet off. Kansas City's the most penalized team in the NFL with the least yards. So this is hilarious.
Number 38 takes his helmet off.
All right, whatever. Never saw that. KC is dirty. It happens to your boyfriend. He gave him no, he didn't hit him in the head. You guys are such haters. Look again. Show me plays that should have been called on Kansas City side. This is like a witch hunt going out right now. You never hear me complain about calls one way or the other. I'll tell you if I think if I thought that was roughing the passer and it didn't get called, I would say, yeah, man, it was a missed call. It happens. I don't think the refs, and I'll tell you this. You can earn calls. Like if you earn, teams and players earn calls. This has been going around since the dawn of time. So if you've been in the league for a long time, you're an elite player, right? They did it for Brady. They do it for Mahomes. They do it for what's his face over. I can't think of his name. Probably Burrow, right? They do it for elite quarterbacks. They're more likely to get a call, right? Because they're trying to protect them. And other elite wide receivers and etc. They might be more inclined to get pass interference on them. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of part of sports, whether it's LeBron James or Patrick Mahomes. I'm just mad that my Rams suck. Yeah, I really wanted them to win last week. They let me down. Wah, 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 wah. Stake in coins. Why would anyone want to get into in coins? I don't understand why anyone. This is some privacy protocol in Cardano. Why does anyone think this is going to be successful? Liquid, self-custodio, stake, and earn ADA. I'm sorry. Why would you want to go up against midnight? My current morning protocol for energy, creatine, I take that. I don't take glutamine. I don't take I want to try methylene blue. I take taurine. I don't take that. Ubiquinol. What is that? I take magnesium. It's a 10-in-1. Beef liver. I should check into that. I want to get a good organ capsule. What is ubiquinol? Man, I gotta. Oh, coenzyme Q10. I've taken that in the past. I don't take it now. Morning sunlight. Yep, I need to go out and get that right now. We're gonna wrap this up in the next 6 minutes. Cardano Times is asking blah 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 blah. B vitamins may play in blah blah blah. Only verify. Who cares? Sarah launches tomorrow. We know. Charles Hoskinson or Michael Saylor. I like them both. A woman tells a palace that she should be raped. Oh my God. This guy is very.
Thank you. Thank you for your name. No. Thank you. Have a nice day. I think you should streets. Post it. Author Lauren Wise. That's my Instagram. Author Lauren Wise. You should be raped and dragged.
Oh my goodness. What is wrong with you?
That's what you
Okay, thank you.
You're addressing Hamas. Hamas, a terrorist.
Thank you. Thank you for your name.
No.
Thank you. Have
no
a nice
problem.
day.
I think you should fucking, all of you fucking idiots who think that it's Palestine against
Donc, dans le fond, cette folle, elle vient, elle est en train de m'attaquer.
Yeah. I'm not attacking you.
Elle est en train de m'attaquer.
You are attacking her, bitch.
Ok, t'as un problème, ma chérie. Viens.
You're fucking
Okay, c'est good.
stupid as fuck.
Okay, thank
Tell
you.
that to all of your friends. You're stupid as fuck.
Okay.
You don't understand what's fucking
Okay,
going
c'est
on.
bon.
Streets.
Oh
Post
my
it.
goodness, that is
Author
sad.
Lauren Wise. That's my
That is
Instagram.
very sad. Kurt in the house. How you doing, brother? All right. Well, this is you missed some good Cardano content. I know you'll go back and rewatch it. Public Alpha Testnet 9th September. What? September was like last month, bro. The entire room is getting fried. Oh, is that weed? Yeah, that's old. Midnight Parter chain will pay dust to the Cardano SPOs and their delegators can help secure it. Which movie comes to mind when you first see Natalie Portman? I guess Star Wars, right? It's the only thing I can remember. Oh, the Professional? Leon? What was that, Leon? Hello. Name the city? I don't know. Denmark or some shit? Amsterdam? Yeah. I thought it was somewhere like Amsterdam. You tried watching Leon? Yeah, you should retry it. It's a pretty good movie. Stop being a little bitch. You got to be in the mood, I guess. I mean, 10 minutes, bro? You really call that trying? I don't think so. That is not trying. Let's see. Went down the rabbit hole on the fasting. Yeah, I don't know if I've watched that particular video. I've probably watched parts of it. I'm watching a really interesting Peter Attia More Plates, More Dates video about like hormones and stuff right now. The way he was killing people in the beginning was comical. I don't remember. I mean, just watch the damn movie. 45 hours into a 55-hour fast. But it's easy, so might go for hell yeah. I want to do like I need to stop being a little bitch and do 36 hours. But and then work my way up from there. But I'm not trying to slam everything on my body at once, you know what I'm saying? It was too unrealistic. Watch. I'm sitting here dancing like a freaking. We got the likes. 4 likes. Pretty weak. Pretty effing weak. 7:40. All right, we got to do this quick. Because I need to go get like 2,000 to 3,000 steps in real quick, like a little 30-minute walk. My hip hurts a little though. All right, what's the professional? Eight o'clock. No, bro. I gotta do work and shit. Which one's the opening? Oh, opening scene. I don't want to get. This isn't.
The guy wants to talk to you. What's he look like?
Is this a professional? I haven't seen this movie. No, this is some other movie, isn't it? Is this it? Have you ever seen Boondock Saints? Yeah, this is. Come on, bro. This is 90 cheese. Have you ever seen Boondock Saints? Did you like it? Boondock Saints is one of the greatest movies ever made. Are you going to say the same thing about the way they went killing people's comical? It's a freaking movie, bro. Just watch the movie. You got to get past this little opening scene. Now, that's my advice for you. All right, real quick. Dude, okay, then don't watch The Professional. Realistic movies. You mean documentaries? Nothing's real. The Professional is one of the hitman falls in love with a little girl. It's a pedo movie, a little bit. Bitcoin 27 barely holding on. ETH barely holding on. I wish Matthew'd come around and told us if he bought yet. And NASDAQ up 43, coming down a bit. Coinbase coming down. My TLT position holding on at 36. The Town, The Departed, No Country, those aren't realistic. The Town's an amazing movie. The Departed is an amazing movie. No Country's an amazing movie, but they're not very realistic. I mean, they're more realistic, I agree, than The Professional, but sometimes you just got to suspend disbelief or whatever. Autophagy begins around hour 24. Triples at 36 and HEH starts at 12, but 5x at 48. Yeah, there's not enough studies to that's based on your Andrew Huberman. If you're basing off what Andrew Huberman says, I would definitely I would take his word to the bank a lot more than others. But I've also seen videos that fasting at 36 hours, there's just not enough evidence. And I think it also kind of depends on your particular body chemistry. But I think going on a good 48 to 72 hour fast is not a bad thing. There's more since. I don't think the entire movie is like that. It's been a really long time since I've seen it, but I don't think most of the movies like what you saw. Like, I'm in no rush to go rewatch it myself, but give it another go. Let me know what you think. All right, everyone. I got to go for a walk. Hit the like button. That's a shot. Can we get to 10 likes?